Next up, Alison is going to be talking about easy audience research using SparkToro. Alison, it's all you.
Darlings, thank you so much for joining me on these wonderful lightning rounds. So, I want to talk a little bit about no more needles in a haystack and easy audience research with a tool I love called SparkToro. So, for anyone here who is taking all of the beautiful tasks of being in the Marcom area of your nonprofit, we're probably asking ourselves some questions, right? Such as, where do our current supporters, volunteers, donors, and community members, where do they hang out online, right? We were talking about that talk earlier about the different social media platforms and that. Where are the people we want to reach the most? Where are they hanging out online? Even more importantly, what are they talking about? What are they trying to achieve in that space online? We also might ask ourselves, what should we put in our social media, our email marketing, and our press releases that's going to resonate with folk who are going to be part of our advocacy and our mission work, right? What are we going to create that's going to be effective with our time? It's going to resonate with them so that we meet the goals that we have set out. And of course, who can we also collaborate with to grow awareness and share our resources? Absolutely, you can go about everything organically, but if you're able to tap into your ecosystem as part of what you're doing in your sector, both of you win, and so do the folk who are rallying around your mission. So, what is one way we can do this? Well, Darwin's, I call it audience research. Lots of people call it that. You also may have heard it in the startup world as customer discovery, but this is a great way to get real data from real people that's beyond just the market research or the sector research, but really figuring out what people are doing online, what are they engaging with in topics. It provides insights that center around their goals. Absolutely. Once someone has come into the fold with your nonprofit, they're going to understand what you're all about. But part of our Marcoms is tapping into people at their stage, where they are in their world, and how to understand how we can meet them where they are and not wait for them to always understand what it is we're trying to achieve. And the other great thing I like about audience research is it's highly cost effective and easy. Now, the most important thing you can do in audience research is pick up the phone or Zoom and actually talk to your favorite donors, advocates, volunteers, and stakeholders. You'll never replicate anything better than that. You can also do surveys. And what I want to talk about today is something called SparkToro. Oh, I love it. I'm not an affiliate. I just love these people through and through. So let's pretend that your nonprofit is in the sustainability space and you want to know more information about folk who are into climate action. So you go over to SparkToro and you go, well, I know that our audience searches for the keywords. They're from Canada. Right now, SparkToro can divide Canadian, US, and UK content, which is wicked. And then climate action. Now, note, this is not just an SEO tool. It uses a whole pile of data to create an affinity and understanding of people who are in Canada who look at climate action. What else do we know about them? So, SparkToro gives you so much information. For example, they said they found 1,000 people who had this. They give you gender demographics, which I will argue as a CommSmart person, not the most, powerful asset we have in knowing people, but that might be useful to you and what you're doing internally. So you can also see here that it will give you the search keyword. So we can see things like Paris Climate Agreement goals. We also might see something like income filing tax in Canada. Huh? This is just an example. Again, I don't do deep work inside sustainability, but I want to show you that SparkToro is beginning to show you that there's other things that your audience thinks about beyond the key thing that you have as a nonprofit. It also can show you the websites that they visit. And you might say, well, Alison, it's obvious if they're into this that they would look at Climate Action Tracker, but I didn't give you the whole version. This is everything I got with the free version. So there's a lot of information, such as what social accounts do they follow? You go over there, you start following those accounts, and you figure out what content is really engaging with that audience. And you can do the same, or maybe collaborate. It tells you what podcasts they listen to. Now you can go listen to those podcasts, figure out what content resonates, and then collaborate. You can see what subreddits they're on. It's a little hard to collaborate on subreddits, but again, you can find out exactly the people who believe in this topic, where else they're hanging out online, and also even their YouTube channels, which again, go to where they're going, see what's resonating. Do you see a pattern here, darlings? Basically, what I'm talking about here is it's better to get deeper into the world of the folk that you want to attract by having something valuable like SparkToro. Also, content topics. If you go up to the paid plan, they'll also give you ideas of what else you can talk about that you can bring back into your Marcom plan. And there's many ways to go about this. You can search your own website. You can look up, if you go to the advanced plan there, what words people use in their bio. You can also upload a list of sites and keywords and base your search on that, and also upgrade for contact information if you want to go down more of a PR route. So, darlings, that is SparkToro in a nutshell. I hope you enjoy them. They're a wonderful, fabulous, ethical group, and thank you so much for going on the journey with me today. Mwah!